about surgical intervention sometimes. You did not have surgery though, right?
No.
Yeah. Good. So feel any resistance? No. What level's your injury? You said?
T10.
T10.
T10, T9.
And so what are we expecting with T10? You guys keep going. We'll
Now.
cycle through. I know.
So okay if I do that?
My wife's running the camera, so just make sure you.
Are you guys okay with that? Yeah. With him recording? Okay. Yeah. Too late.
Right.
No, not really, no.
And below what level would you expect? Where do we have that cutoff between upper motor neuron and lower motor neuron injury?
Anterior one.
What's that?
A one.
Like a one.
Yeah, like at the end of the, so he's a little bit above that, but. David, do you mind if I give the right?
That's okay. No. Oh, okay. I try not to get you too much.
Cause I think this the leg that I had the most on, and like once, and you'll see like once I put my braces on, like how the legs is extended and the knee is still pokes out a little bit. You'll see once I put the braces on.
You
how
guys
the
want to
legs
take a
are.
look at it too? I'm not sure if you've seen KFOs before you put some on as you go through. But hopefully when you guys rotate, you'll see somebody who has a little bit more spasticity, so you have a comparison with somebody who.
So this is what everybody wanted to do? Help people?
Help people.
Good.
Hi, Xavier.
We talked about that.
Sure.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
In movement, but like in general, is having like a spasticity dislocation who doesn't, is that like indicative of something or just not everybody?
Usually it's just the level of injury. So as far as I know, it's not
So
like
silly.
recovery or, but there's benefits. There can be benefits to spasticity, but there's a tipping point where it can become it can be painful or
Uh-oh.
painful.
Sure, I'm gonna knock you down.
And it's like it's a, they're not getting spasticity on their own, maybe because of, or,
Yeah, and it's not necessarily something you would want to, right? Yeah.
So I mean, with spasticity, I mean, what's the pros and cons of?
What are some of the benefits that potentially could be of someone having spasticity or spasms? You can answer his question. You can talk to. He was asking.
Sometimes with the spasticity, you'll have increased muscle tone, I guess, or with depending on how fast you're moving your joints, and that sometimes can help you control your motion, your mobility. So if your legs are all of a sudden tensed, you can possibly control the way you like come off of your wheelchair onto the ground. It helps slow you down.
Increased venous return, so it's really good for your blood flow to have a little bit of muscle activation in your legs, so you don't get any swelling down there. It's good for your cardiovascular system.
So it's pretty much basically just good for.
No, not necessarily.
There's pros, there's cons.
Yeah. So if people have too much spasticity, a lot of times it can be quite painful. It can also hurt your mobility. Like if you get a spasm when you're not expecting it, it actually can knock people
So that's
over.
like,
You're like.
right, it'd be like something that you can't control.
Yeah.
Exactly. Most, yeah.
It's
just
like,
some-
whoa!
Yeah.
I love you, it's fine. And it makes it hard to sleep too sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use that one then.
Don't give them any ideas.
Spasticity just smack myself.
So Xavier, how long do you feel like it took you to become independent with transfers? And did you go straight to the way that you're doing it here? I'm gonna give you everyone good? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the takeaways to put on while you're talking, but, so they can watch how you put these on. What do you guys notice about his hamstring length? What do you? Yeah,
Yes.
and you can see how important that is for him, right? The dressing and then the this as well. Xavier, do you stretch?
Once I get the braces on, I'm normally like just turn over on my stomach in a push-up position, stretch it out for about 20 to 25
Hold
seconds, something like that.
You also use your, how often do you use your braces?
Hold
You told me once a day, or an hour a day, right?
Hold on tight.
But how long you
So
really doing
how do you
it?
know if someone's adherent to their? No, I mean, so.
So
whenever you
I
actually
try
do
to
that,
get
it's
them,
fine.
I try to get them,
It doesn't,
pretty much as possible. Like I'm saying, I try to, I go to like the barber shop and Walmart's one of my favorite spots because they have the electric buggies. Any place that have electric buggy is, you 9 times out of 10 is going to see me there. Because I can wear my braces there, then I can get in the buggy and then I can do my shopping and it still be considered a day out in the braces, in the KFO.
yeah, and he's really high level with the braces. He takes them out in the community and he walks, and that's not, it's not always that common because, is it a lot of energy for you to walk or does it feel pretty easy? You've gotten
The
pretty efficient.
mo pretty much efficient with it, but
Is it?
it's
more-
pretty much just the hard part is what I'm really trying to get into contact with and everything is the cardio part because like I said, like I could do a lot of working out, bodybuilding and all that stuff, but I'm not actually getting the reps that I need to get my respiratory system back right. So that's why I go out, try to go out every Sunday and walk a track, whatever track I find. If I can make one lap around it, that's good.
So you use your braces quite a bit.
Yeah, pretty much, because I try to stay out the chair as much as possible, try to stay out the brace as much as possible.
Do you feel like it takes more or less energy do you feel like it's more energy in the chair or walking?
More energy in the chair.
More energy?
Because like I was telling the healthcare manager, we trying to get an adapter, electronic adaptive device that turns the manual wheelchair into a power wheelchair only because of the constant rolling with the manual with the hand, and it doesn't help that I had 2 fingers broke on my right hand, so I'm really like rolling with one hand. So being in the braces is a little bit better because I don't have to do a lot of,
Do you have shoulder pain?
no.
Okay. Yeah. So most people will say that, like, energy
It's
wise,
just
it's
my
a lot
hands.
easier in the chair than but what are some things that, again, that he has that would be beneficial for KFO, for walking with KFOs? Based on his level of injury and body type and things like that.
Well, some posture.
For him, what else is it doing? Well, for everybody, but for him, why is it really
You need me to turn?
pressure off
It's
the-
helping
do you
me
help-
to
do you help him?
change light bulbs.
Yeah, you just left it up so
Yeah,
you could
functionally, he can be. You can see what he's doing. He's elevating his bottom so far that it's not getting shearing. Do you need this to be higher?
No, that's good.
Do you have a belt with you, or are you good on your own?
I'm good on my own.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
So, again, he's really high level. He learned pretty quickly, but how long would you say it took us to get to this point with your walking?
About what? Couple months.
Yeah, probably.
Because we wasn't able to do this.
Right. So he had a lot of it's learning that balance point, because what is he doing right now to get that balance? You can hold on, just for my blood pressure. Hold on. Yeah. So he's not really widening, right? He's stuck in that position because of the spreader bar. Oh, widening. He's using his arms for balance, but what is he doing from anterior or?
He's creating an
Hip-
extension.
He's getting,
element.
yeah, hip
By leaning
extension,
back.
right? So his center of mass is behind the hip joint. What happens if it comes in front and he's not rolling on? He's gonna pancake, right? He just loses it. So finding that is a big part of KFO training, right? We worked a lot
Yeah.
on. So,
Because
and what's one of the things he told you that might limit it? What does he have in his hip?
Oh, the
HO.
HO.
HO. So we had to work a lot on, I think we even sent you home first with go home, stretch your ankles, stretch your hips.
Yeah, but I think it's
and then come
still,
back because you
because,
have
um,
to have that range.
you see how the left knee, the right knee is? It's still,
A little bit.
yeah.
But you still get some hip extension. You're still able to get your
Yeah.
shoulders back behind
Cause
you.
she had the braces tuned where it was like more like that way it'll lean me forward.
Right.
But she just tuned them back just a little bit that way I can get more into
Balance one.
right the posture stand up.
So let's show them how you walk if you're okay with that. So you can see he has good balance. Some people don't get to this point. And again, spasticity for some people pull them out of that position so they're not quite as stable. Go ahead and hold on, let's show them how you walk. So what range of motion is going to be really important besides hip extension for KFO, walking with KFOs? Sorry, dorsiflexion. Why dorsiflexion? Right, and not even that. Even for stance, right? Because if he's in plantarflexion, that's pushing him back this way, and he can't get into that hip extension to get his center of mass behind the hip joint. So if people are contracted, and contracted like neutral to, they're gonna come forward. They'll never get that balance point. So dorsiflexion and hip extension is just really important.
Isn't the KFO like good?
Only if you have the range of motion. It can't increase your range. You'll get pressure sores. If you try to force someone too much, you'll get pressure sores. So take a look at how he's walking too, and just think about how much upper body strength this is requiring, right?
Xavier, how far have you walked using
Like I told you, since the weather's broken, I try to go out once a week and do a lap.
Okay, on the ground, buddy. Now your secrets are coming out. Your lighter just
Right.
fell out. I didn't
Uh-oh.
like it.
That's for fireworks.
So
My baby like fireworks.
So that's one way people can get done. I mean, that's pretty high level. Like that sometimes takes people, and a lot of hamstring length, right? A lot of people don't have that, and also a lot of people don't have. If they have a little bit less abs, that makes it a lot.